What is an OC? I know that sounds like a weird question to ask, but it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. If you know me by now, I have a lot of characters, but I'll get into why that's both a blessing and a curse later. I don't know when later, but just later. But for now, we're just going to start from one single point. If someone is just starting out or having just heard about OCs, this is the video for you in my opinion. So let's just get into one question. What is an OC? An OC is an abbreviation of the term original character. Characters that are created by artists or a single creator. The main separation point between an original character and what some label as official characters is being in a main product that isn't just an art or a piece of writing and or the level of population a character or the property the character is in gets. So here's a good comparison if you are confused. Think of a character, how about Sonic? He's considered a very popular video game mascot and is known and loved by millions of people despite the quality of his games. Then a fan might want to make a character and ends up maybe doing a recolor of one of the characters in the series. Maybe give me a hat and make a fan character? Yeah, because of how close this character is to other characters in a series, mainly in visual look and usually just a recolor with a different name, often people have labeled them as fan characters because they are clearly inspired by the series they like the most and want to have a character within that world. These kinds of characters are often and mainly in fanfiction, sometimes as self-inserts for the creators. The main difference between a fan character with an FC and an original character, an OC, is usually tied to a series or franchise. The line between OC and FC is blurry at best, with many people simply calling a fan character an original character. And the reason why I am talking a lot about it is because the two are often the same, but also because sometimes the origins of an OC sometimes start from being a fan character. There are some that simply drop their fan characters like a toy they no longer want to play with, growing out of it, moving away from it, and possibly the series. But there are others that end up distancing the characters from the franchise or series. And from doing so, they sometimes begin reforming and constructing the characters into something they consider their own. This kind of happened with me with one of my characters originally starting out. Originally as a recolor of basically one of the female characters of a anime I grew up with, and ended up basically ending it... It basically ended up sort of reforming her later on into someone completely different, but still having that bit of inspiration. If there's any advice that I feel would be the best to give for a topic like this, it's don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about the bad reputations original characters have. If you're passionate about making your own world or your own characters, or even just a story that you just feel an urge to just write down and send out into the world, just make it and refine it. Keep refining your character, keep refining anything that you make, and then when you present it to a world, I bet some people will definitely be like, hey, I really like this character. I really like what you made, and I can't wait to see more of them. So, once more, what is an OC? Well, it's yours. Have fun.